Welcome, 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 family. It's your boy Leon Wiz White. Welcome to Planet Wiz Season 5, Episode 12. Welcome, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Blessings, blessings, black roses. Peace, peace, goddess. Three-eyed Damar. Peace, peace, family. Peace, peace. Holly Johnson. Peace, goddess. Peace. Welcome, goddess Whitney. Peace, peace, blessings, blessings, blessings. Betty Badass. Blessings, blessings, goddess. Peace. I am limitless. Peace, peace. Welcome, welcome. Queen I Am, blessings, blessings, welcome, goddess. Alfonso James Incorporated, blessings, King, blessings, welcome, welcome. I am exam, peace, peace, big Phil, peace, God, peace, peace, God, welcome. Welcome, family, welcome. We got some great information for you tonight. Sakaya, welcome, goddess, peace, peace. Universal, peace, goddess, welcome, welcome. She is magical. Peace, goddess. Welcome. Blessings. Blessings. Welcome. We're going to get started in about 9 minutes. We always get a family about 10 minutes to pull up. So you can just chill out for a second. She is magical. We're just going to vibe out real quick. Vibe out with the tribe. We're going to we got about 9 minutes before we get started. Living Divine OG. Peace, goddess. Welcome. Welcome. Universal. Blessings, goddess. Welcome. Welcome. Azart King, peace, peace, King, welcome, welcome. Auntie the Goddess, blessings, Goddess, welcome, welcome. Peace, family, peace, peace, welcome. We got some incredible information for you tonight, guys. Trust me, grab your pen and paper, sit back, take some copious notes, enjoy the vibes, enjoy the vibrations and the frequency. But I can guarantee you're going to learn some stuff tonight. Yes, yes, Holly Johnson, gratitude for the love donation. Holly Johnson, gratitude for the love donation. Matter X Matter, peace, goddess, peace, peace. Rich Roots, peace, Empress, peace, peace. Welcome, Holly Johnson, gratitude for the love donation. Blessings. Wiz DeLeon, what up? Earth blessings. Peace, goddess, you already know what it is. You know the frequency. You already know. Peace, Rastafarian monk. Peace, goddess, peace, Empress. Beauty by Bangs. Peace, family. Peace, queen. So we're getting started in about 8 minutes. In about 8 minutes. Do me a favor. Go down to the bottom of the page. CJ, peace, God. What's up, King? I would encourage you guys to go down to the bottom of the page. Click your arrow. Share it with your friends and family because we have some incredible information we're going to be sharing with you guys tonight. Diva Aqua, peace, queen. Peace, peace. Diva Aqua, peace, goddess, peace. Welcome, welcome. We got some very, very important information we're going to share with you guys tonight. I'm excited about tonight. Cleve, what's up, Infinite 9? Peace, King, peace, King, peace, God, welcome. Alyssa, XOXO, peace, goddess, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys go down to the bottom of the page, click your arrow, share with your friends and family. It's going down tonight. We got some incredible information. Some information that can be life-changing. So you definitely want to grab you a pen and paper, take some copious notes for sure. And then I'm going to encourage you to come back and watch it. Again, repetition. Sometimes when you watch something, you only receive about, the retention is like 5% or something. Pink Louie, peace, peace, family, peace, peace. TA Outlaw, peace, peace, family, peace. Spiritually dope, peace, Empress. Welcome, goddess. Welcome, welcome. Alex is, what's that? Alex is unique. Alex is unique. Peace, peace. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, family. Yolanda White, what's up, mama? What up, mama? You on this? Peace, you in the building? Alan Kemp, peace, family. Welcome. What's up, mom? How you doing? What up, dude? Dennis Rob. Dennis is Rob. Dennis Jr. Rob. Peace, peace, family, peace. Sour Patch, what's up, goddess? Peace, peace. Zhu Y Young, peace, 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 family. Welcome, welcome, generator in the building. Hey, so like I mentioned earlier, make sure you grab a pen and paper so you can take some copious notes because we're going to be sharing some amazing information tonight. Some information that can be life-changing. Yeah, Mama White in the building. Mama White in the building. So yeah, grab that pen and paper, take these notes. And I would encourage you to come back and check the episode out again, and maybe even again, because, you know, you really only retain about 5%. So, especially the first time you hear it. Amazing Grace. Peace, Empress. Peace, Tribe. What up, fam? What up, family? Peace. Holly Johnson, once again, gratitude for the love donation. I appreciate you. Gratitude, gratitude. KY. What's up, goddess? Welcome, welcome. She just blessed a brand new baby. She brought a brand new baby in the world a couple weeks ago. Excited for her. Excited for the tribe. Yes, yes. All right, family. We got about 5.5, maybe 6 minutes before we get going. Make sure you go down to the bottom of the page, click the arrow, share it with your friends and family. We got some important and vital information we're going to be sharing tonight. Aboriginal the brand. Peace, peace, family. Welcome. Blessings. Daughter of the sun. 333. Peace, goddess. Peace. Peace, family. Aztec 333. You see all those 333s popping up? Welcome. And we got almost 33 people in the chat. Y'all better look at that Christ conscious number. That's my number, too. I was told 33 was my number. I was told 33 was my number by the great Cassie Derwin. She told me 33 was my number. Yes. Gwendolyn _F. Peace, Empress. Welcome, welcome. Feminine energy. Let's get it popping. Hey, do me a favor. So let's see where the family chiming in from tonight. Do me a favor. Go, we kings and shit. Peace, king. Peace, king. Go down to the comments for me, family. Type in the city and state you guys are tapping in from tonight. I want to see where the tribe is tapping in from. See where the frequency's coming from. Charming Charlie. I know that's Baltimore right there. Peace, goddess. Peace, Empress. There it is. 33. You see it up there? 33. It always hit and stay there for a while on our lives. Even when we have 70, 80 people, at some point, it's going to come back down to that 33, then jump back up every trip. Y'all watch it. Watch what I say. Watch what I say. Castro Liver, peace, family, peace. Huntsville, Alabama in this piece. Chicago, we got the Chi-Town in the house. San Francisco, the Bay Area, NYC, ATL. What up, Cedric? Peace, God. Arlington, Virginia. Yeah. 704. I think that's Virginia. 704. I think that's Virginia. I think 704. Covington, Kentucky. You almost down here in my neck of the woods. What up, goddess? Peace, peace. Deli J. What's up, queen? Peace, Empress. Welcome, welcome. Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah, we tapping in. We tapping in all over. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Keep the cities and states coming. If you're international, type that in too. California. Let's get it. We got California. California representing tonight. Blessings, Empress. Blessings, blessings, blessings. You already know. North Carolina. Okay. North Carolina. I'm tripping. My bad. Queen City 704. Okay, then. I'm repping both. Southfield, Michigan in the building. What my mind. Peace, peace, family, peace, blessings, blessings. Philly. Auntie the Goddess, peace. 202, we got DC in the house. Okay. DC, Georgia in the building. What's up, Q? I know that's Louisville. Tampa, Florida in the building. Goddess Winnette, peace, family. Peace, family. Cedric, Texas. is in the building. What up, God? What's up, God? Peace, fam. We got 44. Indigo Blue Mermaid. Peace, Empress. Peace. Baltimore in the building. Houston, Texas in the building. 802 VT to Virginia. Okay. Keep them coming, fam. Keep them coming. We get started in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Go down to the bottom of the page. Click the arrow. Share it with your friends and family. We about to get this thing popping tonight, right? Y'all know the vibes. You already know. Universal. We got another Universal. Peace. Welcome, family. Welcome. We get started in about a minute and 30. Minute and 30 seconds. Peace, family. Welcome. Keep them coming in. We almost there. Go down to the bottom of the page. Click the arrow. Vermont. My apologies. Vermont. Click the bottom of the page. Go down to the bottom of the page. Click the arrow. Share with your friends and family. Oh, yeah. We got that Ciroc banging. You already know she is magical. We got that Ciroc banging. Yes. Justin Tattoos. Peace, family. I think that's Canada. Yes. Peace, family. Peace. Laugh out loud. I am the universal. Okay. Rosman the God. Peace, family. Miss Diggs. Peace. 45 seconds. So, all right. Now, y'all see the energy coming off my face. I know y'all see the energy jumping. That's how we popping today. But what I want to encourage y'all to do is, we got our guest speaker that's coming in. She's going to give us her energy, pour into us, right? But everything has to be reciprocal, right? We want to get that energy back. So here's what I'm going to encourage you guys to do. Let's raise the vibrations for our guest speaker, because we're going to get started here in about 30 seconds, right? So go down to your comments. Ancient Beyond Normal. What's up, guys? Cache, California. What up? Peace, peace. Go down to the bottom of the, go down to your comments. There it is. Start putting that energy in there. Let's put some energy emojis in there, some bicep emojis in there, some hearts in there. We can raise the heart chakra too, right? Let's put some energy in those comments. Put it back out to the speaker so she can receive that love and give it right back. Put some stars in the comments. There we go. Blessings, blessings, Miss Diggs. Blessings. There we go. I take the celebrations, Amazing Grace. I take the hearts. I take the gems. I take the sun. Let's get it. Let's get those stars. Let's get it. Raise those vibrations for the goddess. Let's go. Let's go. Get her ready. Bring her in right. Bring her in right. Hearts. I take hearts. Peace, family. Let's go. Raise them vibrations. Let's get it. God Star. What up, little sis? Peace, fam. What up, little sis? We raising them vibrations. Yes, sir. We get ready to get it popping. All right, let's get it going. Y'all raising them up. Y'all raising them up. All right. Let's get it popping. All right, family. Peace, love, light, positive vibrations. It's your boy, Leon Wiz White. Welcome to Planet Wiz. I am your host for tonight. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your amazing energy here with us. Trust me, it's a blessing. It's a vibe. This is how we do. It's always a vibe and a frequency here when the tribe links up. Always a different energy when the tribe links up. But just to let you guys know, especially those that are new, we do the show 3 days a week. We do it every Tuesday at 9, every Thursday at 9, and every Sunday at 8 p.m. Those are Eastern Standard Time. So thank you once again for being here and sharing your amazing energy here with us. For those that want to stay tapped in and plugged in, I'm going to encourage you to go check out my YouTube channel. Go to the search engine, type in Planet Wiz, 2 words, Planet Wiz, and over 160 videos will pop up for you just to help you with your everyday journey, your spiritual journey. If you need help with got anything in life, really, because we bring different people from all walks of life that come on the show and different perspectives, which is a beautiful thing. I always like to surround myself with people that have different perspectives, because if everybody thought the same and just thought the same, act the same, reacted the same, that wouldn't be like norm. That wouldn't be the norm to me personally. I know that's the sheep type shit, but we don't get down like that, right? We like variety in our life. We like different. We like to think differently. We like to think outside the box, right? So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself out of the way for tonight, because like I mentioned earlier, I'm just your host. I'm excited to bring this young lady on. I haven't been knowing her that long, but what I do know is her energy is absolutely amazing. I was actually connected with her through somebody else that was on the show, which is dope as well, too, because that's amazing how different tribes come together. Then we start connecting together and doing things together as well, too. That's what it's all about. I'm excited about that. But what I do know about our guest speaker is she loves what she does. She's great at what she does. And she has a talent and a gift with what she does. So I'm excited to bring her on, because it's very, very important on what she's sharing tonight, talking about natal charts and birth charts. And she's going to actually talk about your human design as well, too. So she's going to take it a step further. So I'm definitely excited about that. I'm definitely going to be a student today, just like you guys. I'm going to be sitting here taking my notes. I'm going to go back and watch it, because I'm excited to actually do a reading with her and get my chart about my body design. And if you guys know anything about the natal chart, it's that GPS. It's that roadmap, that GPS to your purpose. So strap on your seatbelt, get ready. I'm bringing on the goddess, the Empress. She's magical. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second as I bring the goddess on. Where is the goddess? Let me find you. She is magical. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, she is magical. I'm not sure if you jumped out the chat. Oh, there you go. Boom. 3 seconds. You should be on, goddess. Peace, Empress.
Hey,
let me tell you something. I'm digging the swag. I'm going to tell you off top.
yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I'm digging the goddess flow. How are you today?
Peace. I'm amazing. It's been a long day. I've been at the shop all day doing consults all day, but I'm here.
Hey, but that's a beautiful thing, though, at the end of the day, when you think about it.
Yeah, it really is, especially in the community I'm in. I'm in our community. I'm in the heart and what we consider the last hood in Charlotte. So I love the fact that just random people come up and I'm able to like expose them to something different, expose them to some information they ain't even heard about, and show them something that's amazing and unique about themselves, and give them that light bulb moment that you need sometimes in life, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So talk to me a little bit about, so you have your own shop, is that correct?
Yes.
Can you talk to the people a little bit about that?
It's the Healing Chamber. So I have a business called the Healing Chamber. I'm also a holistic practitioner. I believe in holistic wellness, how to get people, healed not only in the body, but the mind, the spirit. It all starts from those dynamics, the mind, the spirit, and the emotion aspect is what's creating these diseases or disease in our, system. So those are the dynamics that I try to focus on and show them that we can do sound healing, we can do salt therapy, we can do herbs, we can do everything natural. So the Healing Chamber is a Black-owned salt spa. Yeah, we offer everything from elderberry to black seed to our own special bitters and tonics. We have 2 salt rooms. We got the only black salt room in North Carolina, probably in the whole Southeast.
Right.
And we do infrared therapy, all the, like I said, all holistic natural tools. And then I'm probably, like I like to say, the unpopular spiritualist when it comes to, I don't do what everybody say do. I don't go along with tradition. I don't go along with, what is popular to do. I
Okay.
actually want to tap in and figure out like, oh, you XYZ. You shouldn't even be meditating, just sitting in a room still. That ain't even your design. You ain't even supposed to be doing it. So
Mm,
I'm here to break the mold. That's part of my whole natal chart. I know I'm here to be revolutionary.
absolutely. I say to that. I say to that. So what was it that led you to, got you on your holistic journey and your spiritual journey?
I've been on my spiritual journey. I'm about to tell my age. I've been on my spiritual journey for a long time. I'm
There
40.
you go. There you go.
So I started when I was in high school. I wrote a paper on African mutilization. So I was doing a paper on how African women were being mutilized.
Mm,
Like I think I was 16 probably. And
okay.
that really probably opened up the door.
Mm,
Opened up the whole door, and ever since then it's been wide open. I've been in everything from Nation of Gods and Nerves, Yoruba, Saracen, Nation of Islam. I studied just about, pretty much everything that you would study, trying to find your path and your way. Um, and eventually I got to a space where I was like seeing a synchronicity in everything and what it meant to me. And I found my own way to walk in my own path.
mm,
Yeah,
nice. That's dope. That's beautiful. So that's wild that you start, from a paper like that. Because it's
yeah,
I actually did something about that in college, so I can kind of relate to what
right.
you're saying. And that shit still goes on today.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
still goes
It's
on today.
heavy.
Yeah. So
For think for me to jump in at that age, I think like most people, while I was finding that journey, I was, into what I love. Like I did fashion for 20 years. And I found myself being a therapist to all my customers and all my clients.
mhm.
So that turned into, me walking into the whole she is magical dynamic. And what that, evolved into as of today. As far
That name, my apologies. What'd you say, Queen?
as far as me just helping women, because that was the goal in the beginning.
So that was kind of the goal. Okay, let's focus on helping women. I get that. Um, how'd you get that nickname? Because that's a powerful name.
Honestly, like I said, when I was doing fashion, I started a nonprofit called She is Magic. Um, and that's how my actual page started. It was to promote women that I was showing how to sew, how to use their power, how to, use certain tools that I had learned over the years. to empower themselves. So it really was me promoting that nonprofit. But in the process of that and me building with one of my mentors, I remember one day I was just like, if I could just do this and help women and make money to pay my bills, I would be good. I would leave fashion. And I was like, I said it 30 days later, I was walking fully in it, literally.
Manifesting.
Yeah, it just manifested. But that's our superpower. That's, once I get into the whole human design thing, that was, the throat, the defined throat. You have it too in your design, but when we speak it into existence, whether we are conscious of it or not.
Mm-hmm. I'll share to that. Well, so we might as well segue into that. Can you talk a little bit about what you do as far as the
Yeah.
charts and how you do with the human
So I
design?
got this information because I wanted to find a surefire way to show people how to navigate their journey. And in that process, I'm very, which I found out in my design, that I'm a scientist. I'm like, I'm going to study, there's a pattern to this, there's a rhythm to this. Let me see where the synchronicities, let me see where the common denominator is. And I had people, building with me about, your natal chart. And I got that, and it would give me a good foundation. It was a great foundational tool, but that exposed me into human design, because human design is using your astrology, is using is using your chakra system, is using like ancient systems and modern systems all in one to tell you, hey, this is your blueprint. This is how you're really supposed to be responding to what your story is saying. So it's great for us to know our story, but if we don't know the role and the character we're supposed to be playing in the story, we're shooting in the dark.
Right.
So that is how I got into that. And when I started doing that and applying it to my clients or applying it to people I was trying to help at the time transform their life and their circumstances, it made sense because it unlocked a key. If I know that you have a defined crown or a defined third eye, then me knowing that, I can say, oh, you're going to obsess, you're going to lock in. I can show you this information and you're going to lock in and go. Like, I don't got to show it to you a whole lot. But if you have an open crown, those are the people that's going to like, okay, I'm on it for like 2.2 seconds. And then I got distracted because the phone rung, or I got distracted because the kids is jumping around. So now I'm going to do that. And I forgot all about what you told me to do. So when you lock into those little pieces, it starts showing you where you're conditioned at, where you're repeating habits, where those patterns are stopping you from becoming your greatest self. And then where your greatness is. Like, oh, I'm consistent in this. I'm consistent in how I love people. I'm consistent in my intuitive sense where I have that natural ability to know what I know, what I know. So it's like those dynamics are like, I promise y'all, it's a key to success. The human design is what literally changed my whole dynamic. Once I understood how I'm supposed to be moving, it was like a game changer. I'm like, you can't tell me nothing else now.
Hey, that's probably, yeah, you got me. See, I know we've been trying to get it together, but you got me really wanting to get with you now on
See,
design.
and we can use you as an example. Like when I got pulled up your chart, of course, I'm always excited when I pull up another projector, because projectors, we are here to lead everyone into this new paradigm. When the paradigm shifted and it wasn't about just building empires, there's other ways to move in this paradigm. Us projectors, me and Leon, okay, we are here to navigate and show people there's another way to do this. There's another way for you to be navigating this journey. So with us being those type of people, we're here to like go through our own personal lesson, go through our own experience, tap into our intuitiveness, our spleen, and say, oh, I have this download, I have this awakening, I have this knowing, let me deliver it to the people. So what you're doing is literally naturally what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be using your experience, what you learn, how you connect with other people, and then bless the people with the information.
Mm.
So you can open them up to what they're supposed to be experiencing, because you're here to lead, guide, and direct. That's what projectors do. We lead, guide, and direct others. Okay. There's 4 energy types. So we're talking about the projectors. Normally that means that we're operating off of no energy. So even though we might come across real magnetic and like these interesting personalities most of the time, the reality is that we are operating and we don't have a motor that's keeping us consistent. So you'll see where projectors will get tired. We can get burnt out. We typically overcommit ourselves because we don't know when to say no. Projectors are normally going to be the most conditioned, one of the most conditioned out of the energy types. So it's harder for us to break patterns and routines because we're normally getting hijacked. You happen to be one of the fortunate projectors because you actually are more defined in all your areas except for like 3, I think, if I can remember. I think your root, your sacral, and your emotional center was open. And that whole openness is where you're going to be conditioned at. Like, so if you think root center represents food, clothing, and shelter, you'll see where the conditioning of society or the conditioning of your parents or the conditioning of your relationships will start to dictate how you operate when it comes to food, clothing, shelter, survival, perseverance, all of that stuff. Okay. Emotional center, wide open. I'm there too. I'm with you. I'm one and the same with the emotional center being wide open. Most of the time, we're the ones that's looked at like, I don't want to say unstable emotionally, but when we're in a room with somebody who's defined in the emotion, you'll see that conversation go from 0 to 100 real quick if they done pissed us off. Okay. It's normally a dynamic that we amplify. Where we're open, we're going to amplify that energy. Okay. So if somebody is mad, we're going to amplify the anger. And if they're feeling super loving and whatever, then we'll amplify the energy and frequency of love. When you are open in the sacral, so this is where it really defines whether or not you're an energy type or a non-energy type. We are non-energy types. That sacral being open will tend, that's where we take on too much. This is where we'll find ourselves doing way too much. And then when we get away from everybody, we're going to crash. We're going to like be ready to knock out and then end up probably tossing and turning because we didn't take enough time to discharge everybody else's energy. Okay. So projectors, like I said, we are rare. I think we make up, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 20% of the world.
Mm.
So we're pretty
Yeah,
rare.
we're feeling all special.
Yes, we spend money. And then if you start paying attention, those of you who have children who are 2 and under, there is a high rate. Like I promise everybody that I've been pulling this 2 and under as a projector thus far. And what did I say in the beginning? We're here to lead the collective through the new paradigm, through the shift of how to do things now that things are changing and things are going to be different. Okay.
I sure.
Reflectors, I don't know if they're the rarest. They're probably like, it's like 2%. It's something crazy. So reflectors have no areas in their whole design. Like all their chakra centers are wide open. And they're here to reflect what society is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So if we doing good, they're going to reflect that we doing good. If we're doing horrible, you'll see them raising all kind of hell. So collectively, it can be real interesting. They normally end up being really sick because they are open and they're reflecting what's going on in the universe. If you put them in a house or a secluded area, they are tend to, if that room is happy and everybody hype, they're going to reflect happy and hype energy. You're going to see them. They're going to be the livest one in the party.
Mm-hmm.
They're not, and it's a whole dark, heavy, really funky room. That's what they're going to reflect. Okay, so they're doing exactly what their title says. Like, what's the state of consciousness, basically. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Generators, y'all make up the whole damn world. So generators, y'all like 60 some percent, y'all almost 70% of the world. Generators, y'all constantly on go. Y'all don't never run out of energy. Y'all are always doing something. You probably all have a generator in your house. Somebody is a generator. They were traditionally looked at as, and I don't get in your feelings, but they were traditionally looked at as the slaves of society. Okay, because they were the workforce. They were here to build stuff. Generators were here created and here to literally build everything that we see. Now, we're in a new paradigm, so generators ain't about that life no more. Okay?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
They were all of that. Now they on something different. So generators right now, just to name a couple of people, I always use Oprah Winfrey as a generator. Okay? Y'all favorite person in the world right now, Bill Gates, is a generator. So, you know, the generators have shifted and found how to use their energy and how to use that drive that they have, that endless source, and move stuff, do things, produce things. Okay. Your other one is a manifester. Manifestors are the boss. So pretty sure y'all got one of them. You know, a manifestor. They're normally the ones that's here trying to tell you what to do. They always got something to say. They here to teach you. They're normally a lot of professors. They're normally in the teaching and on field. Manifestors were actually, back in the day, they were like, you know, your emperors, your kings, your queens. They were actually the hierarchy. Okay, because they literally came to show how everyone else should live and tell you how to live. Okay, so manifestors, you are also a non-energy type, but literally, y'all are one of the most powerful ones out of the whole energy group because you literally can think it and it will make you ain't even got to speak it. You can just be sitting there thinking about it and it can come into existence because that was your superpower. You were here to be manifestors. You were here to manifest it and make it happen. Okay. And then you have the hybrid, which is manifested generators. Manifested generators is normally the ones that they're the most hype out of all the energy types. They normally never want to go to sleep. So you probably, if you have that child in your house that seems like they can't never calm down and they don't want to go to bed, that's probably the generator. If they seem to be a little bit bossy and always just busy, because manifesting generators always have a list or something they feel like they're supposed to be doing because they're here to multitask. It's probably a manifesting generator. But they're amazing as well. Their spirit, when it comes in the room, you feel it. Manifestors and manifested generators, 9 times out of 10, if they in the room with you, you definitely gonna feel their energy. Okay. So that's just kind of like a quick breakdown of like how many types it is, which ultimately is 5. But when you start to understand, hey, I'm a projector. I ain't even supposed to be around a lot of people like that. I ain't even supposed to be in big rooms and, you know, thinking that I'm supposed to like stay in that room and exhaust myself to the end or do what everybody else is doing. Nah, I'm supposed to be, you know, I could come in, tap in, do whatever I'm supposed to do, and then I need to leave. I need to go ground. I need to go hug a tree. I need to go put my feet in some grass. Like, you really should be around yourself more than you are others. Okay. Even though we're here to lead, guide, and direct, it's almost like you got to think from a very guru perspective where you need to still have your own alone time. You need to have time to decompress. You need to have time to center yourself so you can think and hear clearly.
Balance for sure. You know, that's always key.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Always key. Now that was a very, you know, because that was a lot of those terms were very new to me. So
Right.
yeah, so that's dope. You know, just to hear that for the first time, and obviously I'm gonna come back and really listen to it. But I'm definitely gonna make sure we get together. Hopefully we
Yeah.
can get together by the end of the week.
Google, put it in, go to YouTube. It's some amazing It's not a lot of information because this is a system that's still somewhat new. Like it's not old, like we, it's using ancient systems, but it's to me still very new. Like even projectors, we are a newer energy type. We only came around in like the 1700s. So considering how the history of mankind has been, that's pretty new for us to have just come in, but we only came in that time frame because it was time for someone to show the people how to get through this paradigm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So I see a lot of people. As a matter of fact, we got a question on here for you. Are you open to answering questions?
Sure.
Let me see. Did she leave? Is her question still there? Hey, Godstar, you want to come in? So what I've been doing lately is, since we have this, they give you the option to bring 3 people in.
Okay.
I typically bring the people in to answer their question, and because I like the interaction with the energy. You good with that?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Right. Let me bring Godstar in real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. All right, Godstar, I'm bringing you in now, so you can ask your question.
Peace
Blessings,
and
guys.
blessings, tribe. Peace and blessings, supreme blessings, everybody. First off, you're beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with the tribe. I just had a quick question. How did you find out? I know you quickly answered. You can go to YouTube or just Google it, but you go through your natal chart, or like, how do you? What's the
No, so
detail?
what we do is there's 2 programs that I enjoy. My first preference is mybodygraph.com. And I know like my mate and some of my tribe members is in. I'll put that website up for them. It's mybodygraph.com. The reason I like it is because it does give you the free chart, but I think there's maybe like I want to say maybe it's $30 or $40. They'll actually go through a talking graph. Like it'll bring up the chart and you can like click on this gateway is open. What does this mean for you? And it'll break down what that gateway means, what sign it's in, because it does all the astrology stuff. Like, is it Pluto influenced or is it
Oh
Uranus?
wow!
All,
Okay.
okay. So, like I said, it's using your astrology, which is our natal chart, but it also uses I Ching, if you're familiar with that.
I am not.
Okay, so that's another system y'all got to get on. So I ain't even
All
gonna
right.
get.
All right. All right. All right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Is it I Ching?
Mm-hmm.
ECHING?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to definitely look into that. Well, that's all the questions that I had.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate y'all, and I'll be tapped in, continue to learn from you guys. Well, from you tonight. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
I say, Goddess. Hey, you coming up with all this stuff? You're gonna have me calling you every other day, like, hey, well, what's up with this? How would I need to do with that?
Jovi,
Shoot.
yeah, somebody, Yolanda said Jovian Archive is good too. It is. Like I said, I like my body graph because it actually will let you, like, if you got a touch screen, you can touch on a channel that's open, you can touch on the gateway, and it'll break everything down. So that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
There you
So
go. Got it, I Ching.
they just all right, guys. So if you got a question, send it in. My screen, they've been messing with me a lot lately. My screen is acting goofy, so I can't really see if any questions or anything come up, but we'll just keep rolling and just keep
Okay.
going. And then if I see something, I'll bring it up. But yeah. So you
Yeah.
said since the 1700s. So some of these terms, I mean, some of these things have been, I guess, discovered or
All right.
come about just since from the 1700s.
Ra Uhuru, he's the one that had this download conversation with this voice. This basically was telling him, hey, there's a synchronicity between these systems. And if you put it, because it has quantum physics, all of that in it. So they put the system together and it comes up with our energetic blueprint. So when we put our birth date, the same way that we would do with our natal chart, it gives us this information to show us like, this is your energetic blueprint. This is how you should be responding or striving to make things manifest in your life. Okay. So like I said, when we get our natal chart, it's beautiful because it tells us our story, what we came to master, what we come to learn, okay, where we might be a little more challenged in, the things that, you know, we are wounded in, the things that we need to transform this lifetime around. So it tells us the story, but then when we take it a step further and go into human design is like, hey, you might be, I'm gonna pick on my mate because he in here. You might be a generator that is a Sagittarius sun. Sagittariuses are here to tell the truth. Okay, they're supposed to operate in finding the truth and in delivering that truth to the people. So with him, it's like, okay, now we know that information. All right, well, how do I do that? Because I need to know how I'm supposed to move throughout this journey. He
Right.
a general, he got this unlimited source. Okay. And on top of that, when we go a step further, there's a profile number that comes up, and that profile number tells you a little bit more about your personality. So for him, the 4 in his personality is the opportunist. They're more comfortable with people they know. They gonna always be the plug. They always know somebody who knows somebody. So there's that energy of he's supposed to do this through his tribe. He's going to be very tribal. He's going to be very about the collective, the group. Okay. And then go a step further. He has a 6, which makes him the prophet, the guru, the person that people supposed to come sit at his feet. He would have been already putting out that frequency at a young age, whether people knew it or not, whether he even knew it or not. That frequency was out there. Okay. So with those type of dynamics, now you start to formulate, like soon as I pulled his information, because all my people, my tribe know, I'll be like, you need to pull your mate information. You should know everything about their trauma, their story, how they supposed to be moving, because then you start to understand more about them and the things that might trigger you, the things that might start coming up, and where y'all might need to heal or what y'all need to discuss, and how you can even help each other grow. So as soon as I saw his chart, I was like, you supposed to be doing something totally different. I don't know what you doing with your life, but that ain't what you're supposed to be doing. You really should be out here being a leader or a speaker, or like, you know, we call him the lifestyle alchemist. You supposed to really be out here transforming, you know, men. You know, there's a big energy with him, like really operating in a physical, very warrior energy, and help men transform their lives.
We need
So
that.
I'm seeing it like off gate, day one. But I still had to let him go through his journey because I also understand other aspects of his chart. And whenever he ready to walk in there, which he walking in it now, but you know, that's when it was. But I see that like in all of, like, that's what I do with everybody. I'll pull your natal chart and I'll pull the human design, and I'm like, you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. So it's like really understanding how to take information and apply it. Okay. Like really, you know, when we know, i.e., you are a projector and you're a splenic projector, you supposed to be out here operating off your intuition. You supposed to be knowing that your truth is in the now. Like you're supposed to be operating in a space where everything is going to be this knowing, and you can't explain why you know what you know, but you know it. So it's going to be the more you walk in there and the more you honor who you are, the less resistant the universe becomes to you. Okay. Really come like in sync. Things will naturally flow, and you will see yourself not experiencing so much suffering that a lot of people tend to experience in this journey, and actually come more in alignment with what your purpose is.
I say, I can't wait. Now, I pinned that right there, that question for you.
Okay. Is it possible to pull a chart without the exact birth time? It is, and you can kind of start narrowing it down because like certain days, like when I did his chart, it was real easy to see like, okay, with nothing but projectors born on this day. So he definitely a projector. Where it gets tricky is when we get into the profile type, which is, like I said, your personality energy. So I could pull it at one time and he might have been a 1-4, which would have made him an investigator and an opportunist. But if I pull it at a different time, it could have made him a hermit and a whole nother type of profile. So that's where the personality will change, but the incarnation, which is your actual why you came here, what you were supposed to be doing, and your actual type is going to be the same. So you can do it, but I prefer for y'all to have y'all actual birth time.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, I know that's very, very, can be very.
Yeah, it's important. It narrows it down and it'll let you see, you want it to be as exact as possible when you are dealing with this type of information. It's going to help you. Okay.
So can you talk to the people about how to, if they want to connect with you and use your services, what do they need to do?
So right now you can go to the healingchamber.org, or you can go on my She Is Magical page and click the link in the bio, and there's on my website that says Natal Human Design. It's under consultations. When you go in there, you just book it. I'll normally send you an email finding out what time is normally better for you, get your birth information. It typically takes about an hour to go through this information, but we do record it. I send you the recording. I send you your chart. I'm real big on y'all studying and really just taking the time to like digest the information. As you can tell, this information is complex. So it's not something you're going to digest in like 2.2 seconds.
Right.
It's something that is more of an experience. Okay. So once you find out like, oh, I'm a projector, or oh, I'm a manifestor, start implementing certain dynamics in your life so you can start experimenting to see, okay, this did work for me. When I started, like for me, I'm a projector. Once I started being by myself a little bit more to honor my energy when I needed it, I could tell a complete difference. And things like that, you really want to start understanding and knowing so you can operate more in your design. So yeah, like you could just go on the website, send me that little link, the information, and typically I do it within like 48 hours. That's normally my goal, to get you in 48 hours. Okay.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on meditation?
Meditation is tricky. So when we get into meditation, I'm normally telling everybody, like, it's the key to your life. You need to learn how to meditate. You need to learn how to be still and sit still. But this is once again why I'm big on human design. You need to know your design so you'll know how you should meditate. So like if you are an energy type, 9 times out of 10, you shouldn't be trying to sit in a room, being in this traditional position and meditate. That's not for you. You should be doing Qigong. You should be doing Tai Chi. You should be doing something that, walking. You could be exercising, because it's still about connecting to breath and focusing on breath and how that connection actually empowers spirit in you. Okay. So if I know you're a generator, then boom, I already know. Like, yeah, you don't need to be trying to sit them in no room talking about meditate for no 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or no,
Right.
that's gonna go real bad.
You're gonna be
But
there. You're gonna be talking. Your head gonna be talking to yourself.
right. Oh, and then if you're like with us, we have like a defined third eye, defined crown. It might be a little easier for us to lock into a zone. But the key for us is that we have to lay back. A lot of times people teach you to stay up, because if you lay back, you're gonna go to sleep 9 times out of 10. But defined third eye people, you have to lay back, because that's the only way the third eye will cut off.
Wow, that's a great tip. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like when we in this position, our third eye is still wanting to engage in stuff, because it's sitting there trying to figure out patterns and process and all these other dynamics going on in our life. But when you lay back, it cuts it off. Okay. So
That makes sense because I'll tell you this. Me personally, I get some of my best meditation when I'm driving. You know, sometimes when I'm driving, I'm kind of lean back in the cut. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I know some people like they when I say that, they're like, that's dangerous. But obviously I'm still conscious and I know what's going on.
Right.
But when I do it a lot, because I do it a lot, I love doing it when I'm driving. I do it like all the time. Sometimes I could do it and I'll get to the place and I'm like, oh, like I don't even remember
Right.
like how I got there.
But that's typical defined crown and third eye people. We have already studied a process so much that we literally can zone out and still be operating in a whole nother function. Like it's crazy. Like because it's almost we have a very weird connection to this physical plane and our spiritual plane. So it's very easy for us to like zone out compared to somebody who's open up here. Okay. Yeah, so that makes sense. I done did
You said you did what?
I done did that plenty of time. Be driving somewhere and be like, oh shoot. And that's something that even with us, like I used to tell my tribe all the time, like I walk in meditation. And it was because like there's a easy way for me to connect to that breath and to that energy and that frequency without people even realizing that I'm here, but I'm not here.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And
So
the goal should be to be in a constant meditative state anyway. Wouldn't you agree?
absolutely. Absolutely. Because then you're not engaging with a lot of foolishness.
I shaded that because there's a lot of that going around. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Daughter of the Sun said she have to be emotion. Yeah, like that meditation it's different for people. And that's the one thing, like, even on the health side, I've always been very adamant about people learning this particular chart and this information because even the way that we heal our body is different. Like us being projectors, we're not even supposed to be taking in a lot of different dynamics. So where a generator might need 3 and 4 herbs, we really might only need one. You might need to only be taking black seed oil and that's it. Because our systems are way more sensitive and are affected by the environment differently. So like knowing your design, it's like I said, it's a game changer on all aspects of who you are because it literally comes back and play in how we eat, how we actually engage in our relationships, how we engage with our jobs, how we engage with other people, how we, do things like meditation, how we engage in our spiritual practices, all of that.
I had let me ask you this because now that I'm learning about some of the things you're talking about different body types and things like that. So sound bowl meditation, which I think is very important. I wonder why. So when I decided to buy my first, like I got a big, I have a few of them now, but when I made my first purchase, I was drawn to the crown chakra sound bowl. So I'm just, now that you said what you just said about our crowns being open in our third eye, I'm wondering and I'm thinking like, okay, maybe that was why I was connected to that crown chakra.
Yeah. And you'll find frequencies resonate with you probably more because like I said, all of your upper chakras are defined. All of them. You only got like 3 that's open, and those 3 that's open is in the bottom, it's in the root. So that connection and that knowing, like you'll always, if you just get still enough and get centered enough and like take a lot of alone time, I promise you'll always know what's best for you. You'll automatically know, like, and it'll be almost a knowing where you'll know even when people are talking to you or saying certain stuff like that information is not for you. You'll automatically start filtering out what's not for you and knowing exactly like this is what's for me. I'm supposed to do this. And the key with us is normally trusting it. Normally splenic projectors are not good at trusting their intuition, and it's your superpower.
Gotta trust that gut, that first brain.
Yeah, because it's gonna lead you right every time. Every time.
I hear a lot of people, when you talk to them about, you know, the stomach being the first brain and stuff like that, it blows their mind. I was
Yeah.
talking to a couple people the other day about that, and I was just kind of educating them about, you know, that gut instinct, that gut feeling. That's why they say trust your gut, you know, because that's the first brain. And what you just said is so true. Like a lot of us, all of us have dealt with it, where our intuition will send us that sign, that spidey sense, like, hey, and then you'll start second guessing it, like, and then you'll do something else, and then you'll come back like, damn, why didn't I listen?
Right.
But what I've noticed is with that, you know, the main thing is obviously being conscious of it. And I've gotten better and better over the years and over the months, to where if I do second guess it, and then I'll catch it though, like, okay, so now I'm conscious about it. So to me, that's like at least knowing, you know, when they say when you know better, you do better. So that's like the first step, like consciously catching it and realizing it, because then you can kind of flip it up real quick.
Exactly. That recovery is important. Like, no matter what it is how you recover. Like, oh, okay, wait a minute. I was tripping for about 2 seconds.
We get that. We definitely get that a lot.
I don't know if this is Lily. I'm going to call you Lily. Any advice on generators with mostly open centers? Anybody, whether you're a generator, manifester, projector, when you have those open centers, there's two things you need to pay attention to. That's where you're going to be conditioned the most. Okay. And what that means is that's where you'll see yourself act out of character. So if you are a generator with an open crown, because there's a lot of y'all that have open crown and open third eye, it means you're distracted easy and you have a lack of discipline. So when that is happening, what I normally tell y'all is to try to create an environment that is going to brainwash yourself. So like, let's say you want to become a millionaire, and I'm just using that as an example. You literally need to buy all the books that are talking about how to become a millionaire. You need to have like audio books, audio, you know, YouTube videos, things that you're constantly feeding yourself in order for you to become what it is that you want to become. You cannot engage in nothing else. Listen to me when I tell you, and I don't care what type you are. If you have an open crown, y'all are easily distracted. So that means you will literally be on one thing and forget that you were on it. Or it'll be other dynamics like life, emotions, and all kind of other stuff that's going to take you off track. So the biggest thing for you is to really make sure that you're creating this box. What I use in class all the time, I was like, you got to think of yourself like the baby, a newborn or a baby that just start crawling. And you know how you put them in the gate so they can't go but so far? You got to put yourself in the gate. Okay, you got to put a parameter on you, because if you don't, you're going to be all over the place, literally. Okay, the other thing y'all have to watch out is that because y'all are the most conditioned in these open areas, no matter what type you are, those are the areas that y'all tend to get health issues in. Okay, so like if you got an open heart center, your heart will be getting overworked by other people who are defined in that area. And that's going to literally where you see people having like heart issues or heart attacks, things of that nature. And it's just because you're not taking enough time to really find your balance when it comes to identity, when it comes to value, when it comes to your worth, when it comes to just being still, be your behind still. So it really understanding those open centers is going to help you, because you'll start to see where like, oh, like if you got an open sacral, especially women who have open sacral, you'll see them have a lot of reproductive issues, because at a certain point they're taking so much energy in the sacral, which is our reproductive system. It's our sexual engine. Literally, it's going to go out of whack. Okay.
That's great. That's powerful information. Somebody said, what are Aries? A king asked, what are Aries?
Aries, I mean, you can't go by sign. Okay. So like you can have a generator. Prime example, my house, I have a whole lot of energy types. So it's not a lot of us projectors in this house. But me and my youngest are projectors, but he's an Aries sun. Okay. His father is an Aries rising and he a generator. I have another Aries rising in the house. They're a generator. So you can't really go by a sign. It's really going to break it down by putting this information in the system and then seeing what actual blueprint was created for that day. Okay. I don't want to just drop one more jewel on y'all because when y'all pull this information, and the reason I like for y'all to use my body graph, it's going to give you 2 birthdays. Okay. So we actually got 2 birthdays. We don't got just one birthday. We got 2. So you got your physical birthday, the birth, like when you came into the world, but you got another birthday that is your design birthday. And your design birthday is going to tell you who you really are, because it's the stuff that's in the subconscious. It's the stuff that we don't see about ourselves. It's the part of us that we're doing and it naturally feel good, and it's almost second nature to us, but we don't really acknowledge it because our actual real birthday that we identify with is our personality. It's the ego. It's the surface stuff. It's the stuff that everybody sees. So when you have that, when you get into that design date and pull a natal chart on the design date, that's when we get into like, oh, this was what's really going on in my life. This was what at the root of it all.
See, yeah, you got me kind of charged up about this now, because it does dive. It gives you those extra layers to be able to help you navigate through all this BS and get you right on point with your purpose.
Yeah, and it's not cool. Like the one thing we've been talking about a lot lately is that sometimes we get caught in the facade or the ego aspect of who we are, thinking that, oh, I'm supposed to be the singer and that's my purpose, or I came here to do X, Y, and Z, and I'll be like, no, that ain't really your purpose. Your purpose is a little like, it ain't that deep. Like it could be just for you to be loved. Like you came here to be a vessel of love. And because you are the vessel of love, you're going to also learn and master how to love yourself and how to love others. So that could specifically be your purpose. Now, how you choose to operate in that purpose is maybe through voice, maybe through doing hair, maybe through doing whatever it is that you do. But your purpose is actually to exhibit this energy of love. So there's a part on there where you'll even get into that, and it's like, I get on people all the time like, no, that ain't really your purpose. Like that's like, it's cute, you can say that, but that ain't it.
Right. Type energy. Do you get downloads through music?
I do
as well.
Yeah, and we actually projectors with this defined. Typically we have like this frequency that we hear, a frequency that people can't hear. Like we'll hear stuff in music, we'll hear stuff almost I was talking to somebody the other day. I was like, it almost be like a dog whistle, like how dogs can hear the whistle, and like we can hear a frequency that nobody else hears. We gonna get those downloads that randomly we don't know where the hell they came from and why we getting them right now. But
yeah, I'm that guy. That'll be a whole bunch of us. We'll be chilling. I'm like, wait a minute, you hear that? You hear that? And they're like, the hell are you talking about? I'm like, you don't hear that?
Right.
Definitely.
It's just you. Next time you hear it, don't ask them because it's just you.
Now I know. I know. Now I'm gonna start writing it down. Well, I have started writing it down and just like look at numbers and stuff like that to see what the messages may be.
Absolutely. And I know, like people who have that defined area up here, like y'all are gonna get messages that literally you won't get it at this moment, but when it click, you'll be like, oh, now I know why I got that 5 years ago. So you gotta keep a notebook all times. My open rounds too.